Got the cameras. We out here getting this footage. Bud, Turtle. Wanna see what's going on with this protest. These guys better stop playing with me. Yo, can I put my book bag in the trunk? Nah.
It's dark right there.
Nigga
on the floor.
Whose phone is that on top of the thing?
I was fucking to make sure y'all was on point.
Alright, nigga.
See what happened?
There's too much police around here. Straight out of Wakanda.
That's right.
T'Challa! King T'Challa! Yo, what y'all niggas doing? Y'all niggas trying to get footage and shit? Oh, nah, he violated that nigga though. What we doing? We going over here? Look. Come on, man. Y'all niggas did all this bitching and ain't moving with a sense of urgency. Come on, Terry. Let's go down here. Let's cross the street so we don't be about 12.
Michelle.
Cops in this van over here. Alright, live, we're reporting. Right now we're downtown Brooklyn near the Barclays Center. Right behind us. A lot of protests are happening. We've been following social media, Twitter. A lot of things have been trending. We get word that a lot of the protesters are making their way down here towards Manhattan Bridge to continue to protest for George Floyd. Now, the issue that we're having right now is that we've been informed by a number of people that the police are actually coming after people that are recording the protest and have their camera out there. So we're just kind of in the background now, being a little cautious, seeing how things unfold. We may actually try to interview a few people that we see walking down, but we don't want it to be a situation where we're losing our equipment or we're being harassed or targeted by police for being out there recording and just capturing these events. So stay tuned.
Please do not disturb our peaceful assembly. Thank you. I got a head nod. That's the least you can do. And yeah, Lieutenant, that's a real one on your right side. A real one. Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives
Barclays Center. We couldn't really get close with our cameras, so we're trying to get close to the people here and just see the freedom fighters that are out here right now fighting for the injustice in America right now. How you doing, George?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great as well. So you're out here with a few friends. We're gonna protect your identity. We're not gonna put you on camera. You guys are out here. What are your thoughts on everything that's happening in this country right now?
I mean, it's been a long time coming. Shit has never been right, you know, and I'm happy that at least now people are finally fucking standing up for what they need to do, and we're out here and we're gonna let everybody know that this shit's not gonna fly anymore. You know, there's nothing else to do. We've tried being peaceful, we've tried everything else, and you know, you hope it can stay that way, but it gets to a certain point where there's nothing left to do except fucking be out here and you know, let them know how we really feel.
So how do you feel that social media has played a part in these revolutions in the last few years?
It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's a blessing that we can use social media to show what's going on in the world, because before social media, I'm sure this shit was even worse. It's good that we have it, but it's a tool in both ways. So you know, you gotta use it carefully right now, because you know, whatever you post, they're looking at you on the same side. So it's great to organize, but I would advise everyone using social media to do it with caution, and you know, use it as a way of organization, but at the same time be very careful in which way you do it, because believe it or not, they're looking at you more than people think they are.
So, last question. I don't want to hold you guys up. Thank you for giving me a little bit of time. What do you hope to come out of this? Because when I look at what's happening right now, I see like everyone's galvanized. Black, everyone's out there fighting. What do you hope to see come out of these protests?
It would be great if peaceful protests worked. I don't want shit to get violent. I don't want that to happen. But if you want my honest opinion, I think consistently being on the streets, not just what you usually see, 1, 2, 3 day protests and then everything goes back to normal. That's not gonna work. We need to be out here every day doing this shit. We need to be out here every day disrupting the fucking way that they think they can just run shit every day. And we need to fucking be out here consistently. Literally every fucking day until shit really changes.
Thank you for your time. Don't want to take up too much of your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, my friend.
Thank you.
Ladies, interview, Brooklyn Live interview.
Right now.
Now what you think it is though, it's not about this.
Oh, we got my man right here. George Floyd could have been me. It's fire, right? We out here doing work. Doing work. We doing work. Peace, brother. You wanna do an interview? Huh? Nah? Good? Alright, man. I like that sign though. So we're near the Barclays Center. Unfortunately, the police were not allowing us to film and interview anyone near there. I'm here with Jay and Key, two young guys under the age of 21. And Key on the right, blonde hair, the champion hood. Jay on the right, Nike visor, white t-shirt. I just want to, and you guys can answer one at a time. What are you guys' thoughts, being so young, growing up in the New America? What are you guys' thoughts on police brutality?
It's kind of scary, because being that I'm a black Latino male, walking down the street, having to watch my back every day, wondering like when the cop is gonna come up, try to start something, or try to take me down for no reason. Because you see how they're just taking out young black males for no reason, and just hurting them for no apparent reason, knocking them up, and they didn't do anything.
Exactly.
It's horrifying.
It's scary. What are your thoughts, Jay?
Same thing. That's gonna be hanging out with him a lot to like have his back and shit.
And thank you for stopping and taking these few minutes.
No problem.
What do you guys think the role as social media? Because you guys are younger. I have a 17-year-old daughter. I also have a 21-year-old daughter. So they're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. What role do you think social media plays in everything that happens in society on how fast we get the information?
It helps just getting the word around and just spreading it in general, so people could understand what these people are going through, what pain these families are feeling, and what's been taken away from them.
Absolutely.
It's just not right. And they deserve to be heard, you know?
Absolutely.
Everyone can hear about it in the world.
Exactly. Like everything just goes around, everything goes viral. As soon as something happens, it goes viral.
Just spread the word. Give respect for the dead, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what do you guys think is going to happen after all this? Because you know they're protesting here in New York, doing Harlem here earlier, Baltimore, all of the major cities. What do you guys think is going to happen after this?
Probably nothing.
Nothing?
Same thing all over again. Like always.
So you guys feel like people are going to continue to die? We're still going to be dealing with this?
Because I mean, we tried this before. We protested against this before, and did the Black Lives Matter thing before. They still never changed. You know, everything's still the same. There's still police brutality going here and there. You know, and still happening. And innocent black males and black females and all that are still dying because they feel we deserve to be treated like this.
I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. Thank you very much for taking this 3 minutes. Appreciate you guys asking my questions. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Pete.
Wear fucking mask, guys. Why you on your fucking ear? You can't wrap it around. The fucking wrong with y'all? You rat bastard! Fuck the police!
And with everything that's happening in the city and all over the country right now, what role do you think social media has played in it?
That's a good question. I mean, I think that especially at a time like right now when people are relatively isolated, social media is probably helping people come together.
Absolutely.
So, like, I was at the protest at Barclays yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's pretty amazing to see so many people coming together to demand some sort of collective.
That's awesome. So how was the protest yesterday? It was non-violent. It wasn't anything too rowdy or crazy or anything, right?
It was, I would say, non-violent. Like, I think all things considered, it was pretty emotional and angry. Obviously, rightfully so, but I think if anything, the violence was coming from the police and not from the people protesting.
Okay. So one last question, Haley, and thank you for taking a minute to just stop by and just have this conversation. What do you think is going to happen when all of this is over?
What is this?
I mean, this entire event, all of the protests, do you think these protests are going to invoke some type of change, or you think things are just going to go back to normal?
I think that protests are important for engendering some sort of political sentiment and emotion and showing how much people care about these issues and how it affects people's daily lives.
Yeah.
So I think it has to come with some sort of political action and window of change.
Absolutely.
But I think protests are important for showing that people care and kind of from the masses or from the people's voice, understanding what people want.
All right, Haley. Well, thank you for your time. We appreciate you for stopping. You have a great evening, and you be safe out here. All right.
You too.
Bye.
Para malos fuertes.
Out here on the front lines, following the protest. We out here working early. Got a bunch of footage already. Got some good interviews. We out here. Out here. Right in the midst of this shit, bro.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill you. Right out here. Following the mob right now.
Yes, black lives do matter. We matter. We matter. Black lives matter. And we gonna stand for.
So right now we're across the street from the Barclays Center. What's your name, by the way?
Doreen.
Doreen. And we're Rashawn. Nice to meet you, Doreen. Okay, 3 quick questions. What are your thoughts on police brutality?
It never ends. The police still have not let go of their slave catcher history, and enough is enough. And they need to be disbanded and completely done away with, because I don't know how there's any room for redemption at this point.
Okay. And with everything that's happening with all of the organization, what role do you feel that social media has played?
I think social media helps promote accountability, because it's not as easy to hide that, someone was brutally murdered. You can videotape it, upload it, and there's value in that. But what's unfortunate is that I feel that there's a lot of trauma and murder porn occurring of black and brown bodies.
Absolutely.
Where it's like, it's never enough. The media uses this and capitalizes it and profits like crazy, and there's no accountability.
Okay. All right, and the last question, and thank you, Doreen, for stopping and taking a few moments with us. What do you hope to happen after all of these protests?
I like white supremacy to be disbanded, and I'd like all black and brown indigenous folks to finally have some liberation and peace and justice.
In America?
Yes. And ideally the world at some point.
The world, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we are the majority in the world.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your time, Doreen.
No problem.
3 quick questions. We're just checking the pulse of the people out here and just seeing how everyone feels, just getting their opinions and just asking these questions just to see how everyone feels. Like I said, the police have been pretty hard on us and haven't been allowing us to record. We're going to try to sneak over there, see what happens. But once again, thank you for your time, Doreen.
Sure.
Be safe out here in the
Sure.
city,
What
right?
organization or team are you with?
So Official Films.
Do you have like a car?
I don't have
Instagram?
any.
Minister Malcolm, you have suggested that there are all kinds of movements in Harlem growing that you and I don't know about?
Oh, yes. Frustration itself has been sufficient, all that was necessary to make Negroes realize the importance of banding together. And Negroes are banding together.
Banding together in what kind of movements?
Different kinds of movements, all kinds of movements, and they remain almost invisible. They remain almost unknown, but yet they are there. When I say invisible, I mean invisible in the sense that their existence is unknown, and no matter how much you try and track them down, you can't find them. And never try and find them through the Negro leaders. The Negro leaders are famous as apologists. If you recall, one of the most famous Negro leaders in 1959 was asked by you about the black Muslim movement. And he said he knew nothing about it. And the next moment you flashed a picture on the screen with him shaking hands with me. So if you will recall. So this is their policy. This is their attitude or their reaction. They never know what's going on in the Negro community.
And what form will the activities of these various so-called invisible movements take in Harlem this summer?
An example. Commissioner Murphy. Almost every statement that Commissioner Murphy makes would give you the impression that he's encouraging the police, rank and file policemen, that to take whatever method or measures necessary to hold the Negroes in check. he feeds the type of statistics to the white public to make them think that Harlem is a complete criminal area, that everyone is prone toward violence. This gives the police the impression that they can then go and brutalize the Negroes or suppress the Negroes or even frighten the Negroes. Whenever something happens, 20 police cars converge on one area. This doesn't frighten Negroes. So it means that someone is either misinforming Commissioner Murphy and making him use tactics this year that he would not use 4 years ago, or that the former policeman Kennedy would not use. And this force that is so visible in the Harlem community creates a spirit of resentment in every Negro. They think they're living in a police state, and they become hostile toward the policeman. They think that the policeman is there to be against them rather than to protect them. And these thoughts, these frustrations, these apprehensions automatically are sufficient to make these Negroes begin to form means and ways to protect themselves in case the police themselves get too far out of line.